Harvest Moon, Tree of Tranquility.
How's it going, everybody? Thought that I would do a Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility Let's Play, being that this is probably one of my favorite Wii games of all time, and I think it's probably my favorite Harvest Moon game. Just really like the story in this one, and a lot of the game features. I know that it's probably considered one of the more slow Harvest Moon games, but I thought I would give it a go. And I'm just gonna keep quiet for this opening part, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, so as you can see, I have played through this game before, and did the New Game Plus. Well, I started it at least, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get into the New Game Plus with this playthrough, but I'm at least going to play through the game, and yeah, gonna hope things go well with this. Alright, so first few days in this game, it's basically just tutorial stuff and whatnot. Nothing too difficult, really. Just getting used to the basics. Fun stuff. One of the main features of Harvest Moon games is that you can build up friendships, and in building friendships, you'll usually get items from specific people, or there'll be certain benefits that you unlock. In this game, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you get a few hearts of friendship with some people, they'll give you additional items or foods. A lot of them can help you out with the main quest, but you don't have to do any of it. But if you want to complete the main quest, you're gonna, I think, need at least 100 hearts of friendship with all your villagers or people. So yeah, it's a pretty cool concept, and I really like the music in this game. So, like I said before, most of this early game is just tutorial. Just gotta talk to everyone. I don't think you can pick anything up yet, because I don't think you have access to your rucksack. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's any items for me to even pick up yet. So I'm just gonna walk around. General store is where you're gonna probably buy a majority of your manuals and makers and kitchen stuff and whatnot, but a lot of those you can also get at flea markets. I think really the only major thing that you would really need to go to the general store for is probably just kitchen stuff when you're starting out, because you can get a lot of the nicer stuff from flea markets if you're into that.
Great.
Note that I'm not actually into fishing that much. I just thought the answer would raise friendship with him a little bit, so I went for it. And you can also get pets in this game besides the barn animals and coop animals, so that's pretty cool. But you gotta build up friendship with them, and that takes quite a while. I think the best way to get animals, like pets in this game, is by giving them milk, at least for the cats and dogs. I'm not too sure about the other animals, but I've never been able to get one because it seems to take a lot longer than it does to build friendship with actual people in the game. Because normally I just gave them all seaweed, and that went by pretty slowly. At least for the dog, I only got him up to 4 hearts in all my playthroughs of the game since 2008, so it hasn't gone too well for me, but I'm assuming there's a faster way. Like, I think milk would probably work faster, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to try it this playthrough. If I get them, cool. If not, oh well. So now, I'm going to be heading up to the Waffle Square area, and that's where a majority, well not a majority, but quite a few festivals in the game are held. The flea market, the flower festival, and I think there's another one there. Might be a few more. But yeah, it's kind of a cool little area. Got some flowers going on. And some of the scenery in the game changes with the season, so that's pretty cool as well. This tree will be involved in one of the story quests later on, and there's another dog over here. I'm not sure how many pets you can have, but I'm assuming it's only one, maybe it's 2. Never checked that out before. as you just saw there, there's the kind of romantic music and the glowing face. That means that you can marry them. Although I believe you can marry Ellie too. I think that's how her name's pronounced. Maybe it's L. I'm not too sure. I'm horrible at name pronunciation, but that's one of the candidates. But that is not who I'm going after this playthrough. I accidentally went after her once, and Kathy, not Ellie, but it didn't work out very well. I think talking to the people every day gives you like 100 friendship points, so that's why I always try and do it to these guys, because I'm trying to build up my hearts early on so that I don't have to worry about it once the time comes when I need all those hearts to progress with the story. So that's really the only reason I'm talking to them. And a lot of the dialogue is the same, like per person. Each person has like a different set of dialogue, but it doesn't switch up very much. So I'm kind of skipping past it after I talk to them for a few days, so that is why. Alright, so now it's gonna be time to start some farming work. I think the faster that you do these assignments for this guy, the more friendship builds up. I don't think it's like a dramatic difference, but I think it builds up over the first 3 days a little bit, so you might want to try and build or do these as fast as possible just in case. Like I said, I'm not too sure, but I believe that it changes since he has different dialogue, which you'll notice. I don't know if he has one for this one or not, because it's kind of hard to do these any faster. But I'm going to see how fast I can do it. Never found out what happens if you run out of time either, so I'm assuming it just restarts, or you just don't have to do it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this guy is kind of a crab at first, but I believe the more friendship you have with him, he kinda lightens up, but not too much. Because I think on one save file of this game I had like 10 hearts with this guy, and he still acted the same pretty much. So this one, I know for sure he has different dialogue depending on how fast you do it. So I think the faster you do this one and the next one gives you maybe slightly more friendship, like I said, but I'm not sure. I think that's how it works. But you'd have to go on like one of those Harvest Moon websites to actually see. Maybe it's not even really a noticeable difference. I don't know. But the fastest way I found to do it is just line yourself up, do that little targeting thing, and then just go for it. Let's see, am I gonna be able to do this in under or over a minute? I don't know. Probably not. But I think I'll still be good. Let's find out.
Great.
She's also another one of the marriage candidates, but I'm not gonna be going for her as well. I haven't completely decided. Like, there's someone that I've always married in like every single playthrough of this game. I won't spoil it yet in case anyone hasn't played this or doesn't want to know, but I'm kind of narrowing it down to a few people, so we'll see. Berries are going to be a really good sort. Well, about as good as crops can be in this game for income, which is why you're going to try and want to get them as fast as possible. So it's probably going to be a few days unless you do some mining or fishing to actually be able to get strawberry seeds, but they're a pretty good source of income, better than turnips and potatoes. And yeah, just really good for income. This isn't like newer Harvest Moon games where there's a ton of ways to get money. It's kind of slower in getting money in this game. That save file for the New Game Plus that I had, that was just like build up after a long time. Because I think I have 2 farmers worth of crops and animals. So money builds up there fairly quickly, but for early game, like your first year, you're probably not going to be making too much money unless you really know what you're doing or really plot things out. Alright, so for this part, you kind of have like an option to get a Heart of Friendship. I think it's a heart, or it's just a good amount of friendship points, or you can get more money. I choose the friendship part because I don't think the money is a very big difference, but if you want the more money from this, give the strawberries to anyone except for their daughter. I can't believe I already forgot her name already. It's Anissa. We'll find out in a second, but I'm gonna give 1 strawberry to her because I want the friendship points rather than the extra money. because you're kind of penalized, I guess, for that. But this will give you a little bit of friendship points, so that's kind of nice. Anissa, that's it. Pick middle, should be nice. I think that'll give me more, maybe. But yeah, just a little bit of extra friendship. It's always nice to have. Then, gonna give one to Gil. I'm forgetting everyone's name. It's been a while since I played this. And then Yolinda, whatever her name is. Yolanda? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. But that is that then. So like I was saying earlier, if you didn't give a strawberry to Anissa, you would have gotten a little bit more money, but I prefer the friendship. It's just nicer to have. Because friendship takes a while to build in this game, especially if you don't know what gifts to give people. imagine that being very nice.
Great.
So there's a few reasons why I picked the hilltop lot. One reason, I just like it. It's where I've pretty much always picked in every single one of my playthroughs.
Great.
Another is because I like being able to get to the mining district quickly, and it's very close to the Caramel Falls, I think it's called. Caramel, I don't know. But that is very nice. And I think it has a medium plot for crops, because you'll notice some of the areas, the other choices have more planting space, I guess. And then there's one that has a lot less room than this one even. And what he's talking about now, the dream, in order to progress, for the first part at least, I believe you have to ship a certain amount. Because I played through a certain day, well, I've gotten the quest, what's what I'm looking for? I guess quest progression, I've gotten that, like, between days 10 to even the second month in summer. So I think it has to do with how much you sell. The more you sell, the more progression you're gonna make. And for the name, I was thinking about Jackson, but I think I want to go with Jacobson. I like that name better. No real reason in particular for me picking it, but I like the name. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And now, got my own farm. It's pretty nice to have. And I think I'm just gonna finish the day off here pretty quick. Just wanna move some of these weeds. And you'll notice your stamina is very small at the start. With pulling weeds, there's not much you can do about that, but you can get power berries, which will increase your stamina, and then you can upgrade your tools, which will decrease the amount of stamina required to use a tool. And then there's also leveling up your tools, which will allow you to do more work with little stamina, like the same amount for one hit. You can do 3 tiles with 1 hit. And yeah, like I said, you run out extremely quickly when you start off, so you're probably going to want to get that power berry as fast as possible. I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to start building up friendship with some people and get some money going so I can buy strawberries. And just going to head to the town quick because I think one of the possible marriage candidates I'm looking for will be there. I'm not sure if the rule is in this game where there's only 1 event per day. Like, you can only meet 1 person. That might just apply to hard events in newer games. I don't know how it worked back in this game, but I'm just gonna check for the person I want to marry, possibly want to marry, I should say. And this was probably a bad decision to go down to this level of stamina because how slowly I walk, but it's okay. I was gonna check the beach out first, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. if the marriage candidate would even pay, because I think it's like still considered a tutorial day. So she may not appear today. There's a present you can get back here, because there's like a little, I don't want to say trade sequence, that's Zelda, but like treasure hunt, that's what I'm looking for. There's a little treasure hunt, and these items, you need to keep them. I would recommend you keep them because they are going to be very helpful for some of the recipes and rucksack upgrades later on. So be sure you keep them. A lot of this stuff is pretty rare, and you're not going to want to sell it. I don't even think some of it sells for a little bit, but otherwise you're going to want to keep all this stuff. But I think I'm going to be ending it. Yeah, this video is already getting to be quite long, so I don't want it to take forever to upload on YouTube. So I'm thinking I'm going to end it here. Just want to make my way over here quick. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to end it off here. I might do another video today, but I want to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, have a good night.